Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. So, we are going to attempt a no time limit world challenge. So you know what that means. If we get the first one perfectly, we're going to try to keep going. Once we don't get a perfect score, we're going to relax a little bit and just kind of get something close. So we're still going to try and get a good score, even if we don't get something perfect, but we are going to aim for that perfect score. Looking out across this, I see we're driving on the right. I see there's a 13. That could be a blue 13. That might be the route number. It could also be the number of kilometers. We are driving on the right. It's a long plate. So that to me would imply that we are somewhere in Europe. Let's travel down the road. The car is going this way, so we will also go this way. We're going to take our time. We're not going to try and race to get things done. Won't even let us pull off on either of these sides. So, well, okay, because that's going nowhere. There's a yield sign there, though. That's very convenient. Must be like mudding tracks or something. A friend of mine was talking about how he was out mudding after his work shift. They worked a non-traditional, because I'm in a non-traditional business, meaning it's a 24/7 basically. And he was out after work, got off at like midnight or something. They went out mudding. He tells his friend, "Oh, you can make it through that creek. There's no problem. Just gun the engine, right?" And he probably was right. But his friend guns the engine, and right before he gets to the creek, he lets down. And it sinks his truck in. And so they were covered in mud when they walked back to their work parking lot, because that's where close it was. All right, wait, go back, because we saw another one of those signs. Now we got to see if this is a route number. No, it's a different number. So either it's both routes, Route 1 and Route 13, or it's just tracking kilometers or something. So we're willing to take this road as long as it takes until we get somewhere that is... Oh, snap. Okay. So, let's take a look. All those appear to be numbers or letters I should know. That appears to be Medvedovo. It appears to be Medvedovo. Alright, so Medvedovo. It appears to be Cyrillic that we know, Cyrillic that we understand. So we appear to be in Russia. This is testing us from the very beginning. Medvedovo. Alright, well, we're not giving up. A challenging first one could mean dividends at the end. This road is getting smaller and smaller. I suspect we should have gone the other way. But we're here now, and we're in Cyrillic, so we're in, pardon the hiss for a second. Getting my cream soda ready. We're in a Cyrillic using country. Does not have to be Russia. It could be somewhere else that uses Cyrillic. Medvedovo. Got a satellite dish. I don't know what to think about this yet. The camera is fantastic. I mean, think about this. We're somewhere in Russia. The camera is gorgeous. And you can't do this on all of the United States roads when, I don't know, your country is based in the United States? I'm getting salty. Sorry. There's a lot of sodium chloride going around. Okay. Train in the background, not on GeoGuessr. I mean, it's a decent car. It's not like they're all just clunkers. Some of them obviously are. But this is essentially a small farm/residential road. I mean, catching the addresses of those won't help. I might get lucky and see a flag, which would at least give me the country, but that really is only helpful if it's not Russia. Because if it's Russia, we're never going to get there. I feel like this is the right way just because there are more and more houses. So I'm going to keep pressing along this road. I think our perfect challenge might be extinguished before we even begin. That's a shame. I kind of want to go that way around the lake, but it's not going to let me, so we're going to go this way. They look Russian. I mean, it could just as easily be Ukrainian, right? So, but we are becoming more and more populated, so this is becoming better and better as we go. We have the right of way? Is that what that means? Anything on our bus stop to help us? Mm-mm. Too many trees blocking the sign of whatever that building is. Probably a school of some sort. Probably the old building of the school. Here's the new building. We already got graffiti. It's the problem with the youth these days. They're always writing graffiti. They have no respect for the preceding generations. Get off my lawn. I'd like to say I'll never do that again, but we both know that's a lie. Both that I'd like to say never do it again, and that I'll never do it again. Wow, I mean, I don't know. I just have to rack this one in, throw it down somewhere in Russia, and try a perfect score later. I mean, this is a nightmare. We're obviously through the town at this point. It's a tiny road. Tiny, tiny road. This is going to say Medvedova? Yeah. Medvedova. That was it. I hope you didn't blink. Oh, man. I mean, the cars are still going this way, so I'm going to follow them a little bit longer. Maybe we'll get to something bigger. We're only 7 minutes in. I'm willing to put 15, 20 minutes into a guess, as you've seen. Unless you completely bailed on the last video where you saw an hour and you're like, oh, snap. Although the closer we are to an hour, probably the more realistic we are at having a perfect score. Wow. Uh-oh. Do we have that letter? We do not. Yes, we do. That's a U. What is that? That's a P. P-U. T is T. P-U-T-I. Puti. Puti. Okay. I don't know what it says up front. Well, let's go to the other side. Maybe it says the same thing. No, it's different. Medvedova. Okay. This is new though. It tells me something new. C is S. Ser. There's no line in that one, so L. Selo Osnovano. Selo Osnovano. V. 11 to 12. That is progress. It actually is progress. 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 Backwards E. Backwards E is not in the Russian Cyrillic. I seem to recall somebody telling me that. Most likely Nio117, whom I have not heard from for a while. I hope you're doing alright. So the backwards E is not in Russian. So at least we're not in Russia. But now I gotta figure out where Medvedova is. It's not in Russia, and I can't remember where the backwards E originates. Oh, Nio, my lessons, I have not learned them. I'm telling you, man, this is rough. All of these turnoffs are just like private roads, so they're not really taking me anywhere. It's all farmland. Oh, finally, a breeze coming through. The air must have turned on. Gets a little stuffy up in the office. Second floor. There's an 8 now. We've had 13, 1, and 8. I have no idea. No clue what those are supposed to signify. Looks like coming to more settlement. I mean, there's nothing going on over here. I think we're going to have to give up the dream. It's been 10 minutes. That's kind of more than I'm willing to give to this area because there's nothing here. Medvedovo was probably my best choice. Butsk? Butosk. We're leaving Butosk. Alright, that sign probably says we're entering Butosk on the backside, so be it. I tell you this, if nothing else, by the end of my GeoGuessr career, however long it goes, I will be able to read Cyrillic. Phonetically, of course. I'll have no idea what the words mean. But phonetically, I'm going to be a Viking. Can I split off to those? No, so we're still not anywhere we can turn off. Geese. Very nice. Could be just common ducks. I like to think geese. Wow. And all these turnoffs are just private roads. Can't go down them. You can understand why Northern Lions stopped doing GeoGuessr, because coming up with commentary about geese and everything, not easy. Now more cars are coming this way. But there are more cars that originate from this direction, so maybe that means there's more to do over here. It feels like we're in a backcountry road. But at any minute, we could hit a main highway. Alright, I'm not going to call that a main highway. However, there is a line there that demarcates two different lanes. Hey, look! Medvedovo. Medvedovo. Alright, so Medvedovo is big enough that at least there's signs for it. What are you? Karto shower. Karto. That is, I believe, the SH sound. No. SH sound is the W. What is that? Phi. Yeah, there's the backwards 3. So all of this stuff is not in my standard Russian Cyrillic cheat sheet. Was that Bashkir? Is that what that means? I don't know. But, at the very least, I'm on a road that has lanes. So, we've gotten far enough now that we can reasonably assume we're going to hit somewhere with something like, say, that road sign. That's not a road sign. I hoped it was, but it's a transport station. Let's see. Oh, very nice. We have the right of way. We are way off of where we started. There's 13 again. Medvedovo. I could say I have been to Medvedovo, or at least I have seen it. This is not helpful. Nobody has civic pride anymore. Alright, so that's not an intersection we can traverse. Let's see how far down along we can go here. Let's try and zoom as far as we can. Alright, anything helpful here? There was a little sign. Your video appears jerky. Would you like us to fix it? No! Alright, I don't know where that pole went, but so be it. We're just traveling the backwoods of the Ukraine, probably. 15 minutes. At 20 minutes, this pick is over. If I can't get a perfect score on a location within the first 20 minutes, it's never going to happen. So, I mean, with that, at least, you know that I'll just be going for a generalized score at that point. 13 again. I mean, I would love to believe that means this is the root 13, right? But I've seen 1 and 8 both. All right, what do you say? Nothing. There's a curve to my left. I could figure that one out on my own. Crosswalk. It's fucking crazy. So there's like a sidewalk. We're leaving that place. Kirov. We're leaving Kirov. Goodbye, Kirov. We have gone to many, many places in wherever the heck we are. None of them helpful. I mean, I need any sort of indication that we're on. Is this 13 again? $18. See, I have no idea what that signifies. I mean, maybe we've gone 5 kilometers. Oh, now what? What are you? Come on, I didn't go that far past it. That's just absurd. I did, though. B is actually a V. V? Toe something. Togol? Togolf? Togolb. Vitogolb. Okay. None of these mean anything to me, of course. Another crosswalk. There's a car that changed lanes after they had freshly painted the road. It's like watching those little type of artifacts. Well, I mean, I haven't even gotten to one thing. KR dot Klin? KR Klin is this way. What's this way? Nothing. But KR Klin is this way. Okay. Can't go that way, apparently. Let's zoom out a little bit. I lost the lanes. Are you telling me? Oh, I got off the road somehow. Man, I hate when that happens. Get back on this road. This is the road I want. I don't want these little details. No, don't. No. No, we're going this way. Oh, don't even tell me I can't continue down this road. Oh my God, what a bloody waste. Go down this road. I can't do it. What an absolute waste of time. I can't keep going down the main road. This is horrible. 18 minutes of wasted time is what that is. It's very frustrating. I mean, how do we get to that? There's Medvedova. Smotrova, we never got there. We just keep going, we get to the M13. I feel like we got to the M13. Man, what a disappointment. Alright, well, we're not going to exactly speed through the next little bit. We are going to try to get the best score that we can, but we're not also going for a perfect score. So the rest of this video will probably take as long as the first half of this video did. And that's just how it goes. 1 kilometers, so based on the road signs, I'm thinking Brazil or Mexico. There is a lot of information back there that I just completely skipped. Come on. Come on. We'll get to all of that. Alright, here's where I wanted to start. Fatima and Paripiranga. Fatima, and Parebranga. Okay, now, we move closer. We're going to take a look to see what this sign says. All right. Governo di Bahia, Pavimentação. Okay, so we're in Brazil. It seems likely, because that looks Portuguese. The Bahia. Is that seems like that's something in Brazil that I remember having seen. Yes, the state of Bahia. So we are probably in the state of Bahia somewhere, which includes Salvador, but not Aracaju. Yes, so this is Bahia. All right. The cidades. Is cidades a place? Bigger, please. Cidades. It does not jump out immediately. Okay, Ministerio de Cidades. So the cidades is probably something. It's probably like a noun rather than a proper noun is what I'm trying to get at. Biolab. Laboratorio Clínico. Let's move one over. Maybe that'll give me a better view. It doesn't really. It's still cut off. Cícero Dantas Ba. Cícero Dantas Ba. I don't know if that's a place or a person, so that doesn't really help us out yet either. That's fine. You know, I mean, we're not going for a perfect score, we're just going for a good score. I really have everything that I need. Just plunk it down in the middle of Bahia and we're fine. Because there's really not much more to go with. Let's go that far. Let's just see what these signs all say. Look at that town. Cícero Dantas and Fatima. Okay, well, those are the cities, obviously. So let's see what we can find if we zoom in a smidge. Not a lot, man. You just a smidge. We're towards more mountainous types of region, which I would assume is more of the interior. Nope, I don't see one just there. Let's go one more in. And if we don't see it by now, we'll just guess a spot. I'm not that real worried about it. Obviously, our perfect score has been squandered. I'm looking for Fatima, Cícero Dantas, Rio de Janeiro. Crazy. No. I don't see it. So we're just going to zoom out the state of Bahia right in the middle and make our guess. 3831. So right on the edge. Cícero Dantas, Fatima. Yeah, they were smaller, so it would have been tough to find. But I'm okay with that. 3831 in Brazil is always a good score. All right. We have a double yellow line on the left. We have long plates. We have bus turning bay. Bay Droit. Well, I'm guessing, perhaps ridiculously, that we are on the west coast of Northern Ireland. That's my guess. Now, let's find out when we finally get somewhere where we have people driving on more than a one-lane road or any other type of signage. No. Thanks for your lack of help, Google Car. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just keep going. Don't square me up. Don't square me, bro. Is that still a thing? Is that a meme? Do people still do that? Don't tase me, bro. I don't know. Based on the bus turning bay. Yeah, we're driving on the left. You see that? Yep, that's it. We're driving on the left. So based on that double language turning bay, I'm guessing we're in Northern Ireland. That was... Well, no, we could be in Ireland itself, actually. We wouldn't be in Northern Ireland, would we? We'd be in Ireland proper. Do they drive on the left in Ireland proper? I mean, they must. Right? Why wouldn't they? They learned to drive before it was the Republic of Ireland. So, they must still drive on the left. But that sign was on the right. So the caution sign was on the right, which means to me that they're driving on the right. And I really think maybe they don't drive on the left in the Republic of Ireland. So they must do strange crossovers when they connect with Northern Ireland. I can't tell. I'm on a single lane road. I'm hoping as we get farther up into the actual town here. See, there's a caution sign on the left. So half dozen to one, really. Oh, yeah, Tidworth St. Davis. So we've got bilingual signs. That is a castle, in case you were curious. That's absolutely a bloody castle. So I just have to remember where the bilingual signs are. I can't imagine, and this is going to sound horrible, but remember that they're my people, right? I'm English on my father's side. I can't imagine that the Queen's country would allow dual language signs. So I would think then that we are in the Republic of Ireland. That's what I would think. That's not to say that they wouldn't, but I just have that feeling that the Department of Standards wouldn't allow it. And I mean standards like standard weights and measures, not like, oh, you don't apply to our standards. So I'm just going to plunk it down in the middle of Ireland and go. Oh, that was Welsh. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course the Queen would allow that because they do it in Wales. My former boss, before I got promoted, is a Welshman. And he probably would have been very disappointed that I didn't know about St. David's. Well, hey, I mean, he'll still get 4,400 points. Apparently, you just get on the British Isles and they'll give you over 4,000 points. So, tough to argue with that. I got 2 more to go here. It's going to be about a half-hour video, a little bit more. This is the United States. Kind of glad I'm not going for a perfect score here because that's not going to happen with a crappy camera in the United States. And that's probably the most frustrating thing about why the perfect score would drive me insane, right? Because you'd have a run going amazing. It's conceivable, though difficult. But conceivable, I could have found Medvedova and gotten to Eastern Russia and found that. It's conceivable. It's conceivable I could have narrowed down the Brazilian guess. It's super conceivable I could have gotten the Welsh guess had I kept going to find a Welsh highway. It's almost inconceivable that I'll get anywhere close to this one because the camera is so garbage. So in order for me to actually have gotten 15,000 points up to this point, I'm guessing it would have taken 45 minutes, at least another 15 minutes for me to crack the case. Probably just most of that extra time being in Russia. So we're talking 45 minutes in, and now I get to this camera, and look, I've been doing this guess for 90 seconds now, almost 2 minutes. And I'll tell you, I am not going to get close to an actual good camera probably for another 15 minutes. That's my guess. And so the random generator can just destroy your quest for perfection, which I suppose is the point of the quest for perfection. My quest for perfection is so messed up right now. Although I have 12,000 points is a great score through three rounds, but I'm not seeing any sort of help here other than thinking we're in southern Missouri, maybe northern Alabama. Oh, this will help. Okay. It's in Arkansas. Okay, so similar, right? Northern Alabama, northern Arkansas, Missouri, Arkansas, somewhere right in here. It's the Arkansas 259. Now, I'm not expecting to see that road because we have to get this far before we even get to the major state roads. So to see 259 seems less likely. I might get lucky. Oh, we're on the 238, so we're at the junction of the 238 and the 259. So if I could find either one of those, I would be in business. Since I don't really care, Arkansas is not that big. There it is, 4,645 points. Right? Could I have gotten to that juncture? Yeah, but look at how small these roads are, 238, 259. So it's possible, but, I got lucky, and here we go again. So I would have really had to work to get both of these. Now, as it turns out, that Arkansas one I probably could have gotten relatively easily. Not relatively easily, but I could have gotten it had I taken another 10 or 15 minutes. But it's so difficult to do this in the United States that it's very frustrating. And frankly, it's tough to want to do it. It's a 2-word road. That's about all I can get out of that. And you're not going to let me go that way? What? What is up with this weird camera crap? You're only going to let me go one of these 2 ways, which is not the road I was originally on. Can I just point that out? So I come to a cross street. You won't let me cross the street. All I can do is go on this road where I've already been. And now I try to go forward here. And this is so frustrating. Go down that road. Good Lord. It's going to take forever to render my GeoGuessr games this week. That's okay. I don't have it in me. We're in Illinois. I mean, you know, come on. That's about as descriptive as you can get. If I were a botanist, I might be able to tell you. I mean, that's a maple tree, clearly. But that doesn't help necessarily. I was going to say that, okay, well, so maybe we're in Vermont. Well, who cares? The maple tree is indigenous throughout almost the entirety of the northern United States. And southern Canada, for that matter. We don't even know we're in the United States yet. We just know we have a crappy camera. We could be in Canada. I haven't seen any sign that says miles per hour or kilometers. So, it's wide open, folks. That looks like clay. So, a high clay environment with maple trees. Kentucky. Maybe Tennessee. I like that enough that I'm going to go with it. I like Tennessee as an answer. I'm going to say eastern Tennessee where there's a lot of clay. How do you like them apples? Georgia. Down with there's a lot of trees, a lot of clay. It's tough to argue. It's 20,000 points, right? It's a half-hour video because we first tried to get the perfect score. But, I mean, you know, again, let me know. It's tough because I'm recording 10 of these in a row. I haven't mentioned that during any of the streak. If you watch the Friday update for this week, you'll have known that. But my weekend is changing with this promotion, and I'm not taking a comp day to adjust. At least I don't think I am. I've got too many meetings that I've got to go to catch me up to speed on everything that's going on. So I'm just going to work 8 straight. Well, because I'm working 8 straight, that means I need to record 10 videos of each series in advance if I can, to at least try and do what I can. So Factorio is already done by the time I'm recording this, because I love that game. I could play it forever. And it'll give me more time to play with Bob's Mod while I'm going there. There you go. Bob's Mod mentioned in a non-Factorio video. And I think that, it's just getting to me. So a lot of stuff to process, but that's okay. This was an awesome game. Anytime you reach 20,000 points, it's a great game. And it was a great game. I liked it. I felt relatively confident, at least in the correct regions of the world that I was in. Most of my guesses were fairly close. It's a beautiful thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me some feedback if you did enjoy it. Let me know what's going on. Send me an email, frog@purplefrogplays.com. Anything like that. I'll try and put up that website sometime this week to really get it going. Get some forms or something. I don't know. You let me know. What do you want to see? Subscribe to the channel and all that business. Until next time, cheers.